thanks for coming to my channel. This is Midnight Moon Tarot and I'm Diana. This reading is for the astrological sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, Jupiter, or anywhere in your birth chart that Sagittarius might appear. Also, if you're new to my channel, I'd like to take just a second and invite you to subscribe and click that little bell so that you're sure to be notified whenever I upload new content. Also, in the description box below, you'll find links to my social media, my Patreon, my PayPal, and links to some really cool things on Amazon I think you guys will like. Okay, so this reading is for May 21st through the 31st of May 2020. Keeping in mind that all tarot readings are timeless. So if you come across this reading right after I upload, a week, month, or even a year from now, if you feel drawn to watch it, most likely you will find a message for you within the reading. And if you feel like it doesn't completely resonate with you, please keep in mind that this is just a generalized reading for the entire sun sign of Sagittarius. But if you know your other planetary placements, like those I mentioned at the beginning of this intro, then you can listen to your other signs for additional messages as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and calibrate these cards to the astrological sign of Sagittarius and ask our angels, guides, and ancestors for any love messages for Sagittarius for May 21st through 31st. Okay. Spirit, what love messages do you have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter from May 21st through the 31st? One more time. Spirit, what love messages do you have for Sagittarius, May 21st through 31st? Okay. All right, I'm going to divide these into 3 stacks. And the card on the bottom of the deck, how lovely, is the Star. And the Star is all about those brand new beginnings. It's all about putting yourself out there, making yourself vulnerable, washing away all of the residual effects from whatever you may have been experiencing that might not have been so great. The card just prior to this is the Tower. So this is like the rebirth after everything collapses all around you. So this is a very optimistic and beautiful card here. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and lay out 4 rows. For those of you who are new here, I do 4 rows, and the first row has to do with you, what you may recently have been dealing with, things you're currently going through, and things that are coming towards you, whether it's options of people, situations, or whatever. The second row is the same thing, only it's for your twin flame, your soulmate, your karmic partner, your divine counterpart. This could be an ex that you want to reconcile with. It could be somebody you just met. However, it's generally the person that, excuse me, I got hiccups, thinking about when you first wake up in the morning and the person you are thinking of last when you go to sleep. That third row is about blockages and challenges, obstacles, fears, anxiety, that type thing, what's keeping you and preventing you from moving forward. And your last row is outcome. Now, I've just laid out 2 cards at each row. I'm going to do this 2 more times for a grand total of 24 cards. Generally, by the time we get to the end of the spread, we have a pretty good idea about what's going on. So this tells me that you've been taking a lot of time on your own to think things over, to figure out exactly what it is that brought you to the point that you are at in your life. You've done some healing. You've figured out what it is you need to know. You've decided you're using this lantern. You've re-examined your past. You're looking forward to the future. And with this 9 of Cups, this tells me that you've gotten yourself into a really good place where you are wanting to, have your companion. You're happy, you're satisfied, things are going pretty good for you, but you are feeling that absence of having a partner, okay? So even though this may look really great, you're still missing that connection that you could have with someone else. All right, now with your partner, this could be somebody you've been dealing with in the past. It could be your ex. It might be somebody that is about to come into your life. However, they have been dealing with the residual effects of this broken heart. They may have been cheated on, betrayed, whatever, and it's kind of leaving them in a position where, they're kind of either hurt and they need time to heal themselves, and this is somebody else who has also been doing a lot of work. However, when they look at you, they view you as this Empress. Now, even though this card represents Libra, it can represent anyone because it is about growth, fertility, it's about sensuality, moving on. So when they look at you, they are really seeing someone that just shines. You really stand out of the crowd to this person. Now, in your blockages and challenges, your obstacles and fears, the thing that's holding you back from moving forward and conquering the world is perhaps, the experience you had when your tower fell. And this is causing you to, be so super cautious that when opportunities are coming your way, you're like just disregarding them before they ever get an opportunity to flourish, to blossom for you, to open up your world for you. Okay, so when we get to the outcome, we have the Fool, which also, is similar like to the Star. It's about those brand new beginnings. It's about jumping into the future, throwing caution to the wind, not even entertaining the option that you could fail. It's like, being young and dumb, but I don't mean that you're ignorant or anything. I'm talking about like in a naive sort of way. Like when you start endeavors, it just never occurs to you that, things could go wrong, okay? I guess like jumping out of a plane with a parachute, a lot of people go, oh my gosh, what if the parachute doesn't open? And this person is just like, yeah, let me just jump out, and they don't. They're just assuming everything's going to always be good and be right. And you are hoping and still thinking about this soulmate situation. You still have your eyes open for that. You're still welcoming in almost any type of, not any type, but you're still open to welcoming a new relationship into your life, hoping that it will lead to this Four of Wands situation, which is about having a joyous relationship, a soulmate type relationship, a healing type relationship. So if your partner is also experiencing some heartbreak or some issues from their past, this could be a time that you actually heal each other. Now, if you're familiar, and I'm sure you guys are, with soulmates and twin flames and the differences. The soulmates, there's many, many, many soulmates in our life, and there's only one twin flame. And sometimes the soulmates enter our lives after a period where we've been with our twin flame, and they are the ones that help heal and get you back on your feet. And this seems like that type situation where you're helping them and they are helping you. Not that it won't be a very loving and close relationship. It's just not going to be a permanent one, okay? Unless you choose it to be, unless you just want to get in that comfort spot and stay there. Now, in your next little row here, we have the Magician as well as the Seven of Swords. I dislike that card a lot. In your partner's card, we have the Three of Pentacles as well as the Seven of Wands. All right. In your blockages and challenges, fears and anxieties, we have the Hierophant as well as the Ace of Wands. And in the outcome, we have the Four of Cups as well as the Knight of Pentacles. All right. So with this Magician here, you are hoping again, you're looking for this, you've done your time, you've done your healing, you're ready to move forward in your life. And although you've had experiences with people who are lying and deceitful from your past that you've dealt with that have caused you excuse me, to maybe distrust people, that is their problem. You recognized it for what it was and moved on, and now you're ready to attract that person into your life. You are using all of the things that are available to you in order to manifest this new love in your life. When we get to your partner's column, we have that Three of Pentacles as well as the Seven of Wands. And same theme here. They've been put in a position where they were going through a lot of strife and a lot of anxiety and a lot of worries, and they just felt like, you know, the world was just coming at them for no reason. And when they look at you, they see a sense of calm. They see this Empress in you. This is somebody, you are somebody that they can put up on that pedestal and admire. To them, they feel like you're the prize, okay? All right, and when we get to your obstacles and challenges, well, you're still wanting this marriage situation. You're still wanting that twin flame connection. You're still wanting that passion. And you feel like, okay, well, this little new connection that's coming along, it's great and it's wonderful and there's a lot of respect on both parts, but they're still missing that sensuality, maybe that chemistry. That's more like what I'm trying to say. You're finding that you're not having the chemistry with this person. So where this particular new person coming in your life may want this marriage type situation or long-term situation or move in, live in together situation, you are not really feeling satisfaction as far as the passion and the chemistry goes. All right, and it's reflected in this Four of Cups here, where, you know, you may have some stability going on. You may have that happiness going on. You may have a lot of things going on, but, you know, the universe offering you another cup, and you're still kind of bored, okay? All right, and you are intent on continuing to grow. You are wanting to find yourself flourishing and working on this little garden, which is yourself and the world that's around you, and making it exactly what it is you want. So, you know, you could settle for this relationship, or you could, you know, spend a little time there, find out what it is you need to learn from this person and vice versa, okay, which may help you further grow your garden so that when you get with your twin flame, you will have all the lessons in hand that you need. And that's a lot of the part of the soulmate's role, is helping you to get past hurts and to understand some of the lessons that you learned that you need to learn. And in the last set of 4 cards, we have the Devil, as well as the Nine of Swords. That's sad. In your partner's column, we have the Ten of Wands, as well as the Page of Swords. All right, in the obstacles and challenges, we have the Queen of Cups and the Six of Wands. And in the outcome, we have the Queen of Pentacles as well as the Page of Pentacles. All right. My brain quit working again. I'm doing keto. I'm like on my 3rd day, so I'm running out of blood sugar, and sometimes my brain has to like regroup for just a second. All right. So yeah, I've been dieting. I've been losing a little here and there, but I'm just not happy so much with the 1 pound a week over a year kind of thing. But so I decided to knock out that last 20 pounds or so with keto. And yeah, if you're familiar with that, it eats all your blood sugar out of your brain, and then it converts your fat stores into glycogen, so that you can burn your fat. Okay, I did it before. It worked really great. Okay, all right, so when we get to this Devil, okay, this, you know, you've dealt with someone from your past again. You're still a little untrusting of what it is that you want from this new person that's coming in your life. You don't want to deal with toxic relationships. You don't want to deal with the heartache or the sleepless nights or that emotional instability that this type relationship creates in your life. So you find yourself being extra cautious, especially, you know, when you've spent all this time in hermit mode, and, you know, you want to make sure that the person that comes into your life and the love that you're manifesting, okay, is not going to be of this devil variety again, where, you know, it could be someone with drug or alcohol problems, and, you know, if anybody's ever dealt with an alcoholic boyfriend or girlfriend, you know that they are completely different people when they are drinking and when they are not, and that they say and do all kinds of crazy stuff when they are and cause all types of issues, which ends up causing you to hurt, and there's no need for that. And when you've realized that and you've moved on, when you are finding yourself ready for that new relationship, you're not willing to put yourself through that kind of trauma anymore. Okay, and so your partner, still, like I said, both of you guys are healing. This could be something that's really great for the both of you, where, you know, you just take this time out between all the lessons you're learning and the healing that you're doing, and going into a more permanent relationship with your twin flame. So this could, you know, this could be a time where you both learn to open up and speak about and communicate about the hurts you've been through, and basically heal each other, and your partner being able to put their burdens down and lay them aside anyway. So yeah, this is a really good card, even though it's talking about carrying these burdens with you. Tens are the end of a situation, and so this brings about them being able to talk about their feelings and the things that they've been through, so that they can lay these burdens down and move on with their future as well. And when we get to your obstacles and challenges, well, we have this Queen of Cups and we have Six of Wands, and where this may look like, you know, this is a pretty good combination of cards, where you have the Queen of Cups being sensitive and caring, emotional, clingy, which may be what you need at the time while you're healing, okay? But in order to you don't want to settle in there. You don't really feel comfortable. You want to move on to something that like we were talking about before, something that has that chemistry, before you decide to you know, sit in and stay with the person basically for the rest of your life. You're feeling that relationship, but you know that something's missing. So you could just take that time with this new person, and they could be your teacher and vice versa. So when we get to your outcome, we have the Page of Pentacles as well as the Queen of Pentacles, and definitely this is showing me that you are going to find the love that you are looking for from your Nine of Gardens, that you don't have to stay in a relationship that you're unsatisfied with, and this soulmate type relationship is going to enter your life. And when you do, you're going to find yourself in a position where you're just ready to go ahead and jump in, because when it feels right, it feels right. And then you're going to be able to put all this down from your past and move forward to a more stable and loving relationship, okay? And there is going to be this offer of love coming in for you, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be an earth sign, which would be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, and that would be awfully great for fire sign like yourself, okay, Sagittarius, you know. I think that this reading is going to indicate that, yeah, take some more time out. Take a little longer with this soulmate person. Do that healing and that introspection that you need. Get all of that hurt and the things from your past out of your system, so that when this I want to say Capricorn person, but when this earth sign person comes into your life, and it can be any earth sign, when this earth person comes into your life, you're going to know, and you're just going to feel automatically that that is the right and the correct person for you to be in. And leaving the soulmate relationship, well, that's not even really going to be a problem. You're both, you know, on a certain level where you both understand each other's needs and growth, and there's not going to be a lot of hurt leaving that relationship. It's just something that's kind of a common understanding. All right, so Sagittarius, that is your reading for May 21st through the 31st, 2020, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. I just want to take a second out and tell you guys thank you so much for all of your comments, likes, subscribes, and shares. And if you go to the community tab on my page, there's a little post there, and I'm doing a giveaway that will be on May 31st. And if you like the post, and underneath the post you write done, then I can include you in the drawing, which I will do here on May 31st. All right, guys, I love you. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.